Welcome to our first Monday Morning Motivator of February 2021. 1st of February, what is that? White rabbits, I'm supposed to say, or something like that. I had no idea where that tradition comes from. I just seem to remember it was always sort of stupid things at school, like pitch punch first of the month and all that kind of rubbish. And yeah, white rabbits, you're supposed to say that at the beginning of the month, first day of the month, but I have no idea why. No idea. It's strange how superstitions sort of like follow us, and we do these things because we've always done them and because people before us have always done them. Yeah, if anyone knows the origins of that and why we're supposed to say it, that would be absolutely fantastic to know that. Anyway, Monday morning, time for motivation. Bit of motivational qigong just to get us ready for the day, ready for the week. So, anything in the physical realm is a connection through the lower dantian. So connecting through here into the belly, that helps to connect us and focus us through the physical realm. So movement in the physical realm should be around the waist from the lower dantian. To do that, you have to bring your mind down into the dantian. You have to soften down through the chest, the diaphragm, into the belly, and breathe into the dantian. And you have to relax the lower body so that you can sink, but keep the upper body suspended to raise your spirits. I did read the other day, it's quite particularly involved with each one, but qigong should be done with a bit of a smile, not an inane grin, but just that kind of smile. So the head is raised, that helps to raise the spirit, and a smile, a little bit of a smile, just to sort of like get the endorphins going. I believe smiling, there's studies out there, I couldn't quote any, but apparently a smile, just turning the corners of your mouth up, helps to sort of increase endorphin production in the body. If anybody has any information on that or knowledge of that, then please let me know. So, we're going to first of all start off connecting to the ground. So find your shoulder width, feet together, turn at the toes, turn at the heels, and then softening the soles of the feet. Allow yourself to sink. Allow the feet to just spread out onto the ground. Feel the ground beneath the feet. And what I mean by that is softening the soles so you can feel the ground, but also be aware of what your legs are doing. Are you pushing into the ground? Are you pushing your legs outwards, or are you letting your knees drop in? Or are you allowing the ankles, the knees and the hips to relax so that they can find their natural harmony and support your weight comfortably without twisting or torquing down through the legs? Then when we've connected to the ankles, the knees and the hips, take your awareness into the actual hip joint itself, where the ball joint joins into the socket and you have the crease here. That's the gua or the qua, depending on how you want to pronounce it or spell it. You really need to be Chinese and speak Chinese to actually pronounce it properly, but we'll use the term qua because that's the one I've always used, and it relates to this area of the body here. Okay. Then the tailbone drops as though you're sitting down on a stool. That further helps you engage into the pelvis itself and the lower, these muscles inside the thigh, so that the pelvis can act like a keystone, if you like, and support the arch of the legs. That also in turn helps open up the lower back, so the lumbar opens and stretches out gently, but not through thrusting your hips forward. This is not a pelvic thrust motion. This is just allowing the tailbone to drop as though you're sitting on a stool. If the shoulders then rest comfortably over the hips and you elongate the spine out, you're opening up the thoracic spine as well. And then with the chin tucked in, you open up your neck and you suspend your head from the ceiling. Allow the arms to open, relax and sink down. And then just breathing into the belly. Further relax the chest, the diaphragm and the abdomen. And softening the mind, let the mind sink into the body. Don't forget, the head is raised to raise the spirits, and there's a very slight smile. Relaxing, releasing. All the bones floating upright. So now we've found Wu Chi, or we've started to find Wu Chi. You're looking for that harmony now, so that you're standing comfortably, weight going straight down through both legs. You're not leaning forward or backwards or from side to side. Then we further release the shoulders, make fists, bring the hands up the sides into the armpits, and then rotate the hands up and stretch up over the head, but stretching through releasing the muscles, not straining them. And then bring the elbows down so they're in line with the shoulders. Fold the fists into the armpits again and bring the hands down the side of the body. Breathing in, bring the hands up. You should be feeling the stretch through the spine and into the neck, but trying to make it so it's not force. It's through release, relax. So if you find you're tight and tense in the muscles, just concentrate on those muscles and let them release. When I say concentrate, I mean focus. So you're not putting tension in, you're allowing tension to release. Bring the elbows down, hands fold into the sides and push down. And again, come up, stretching up over the head. Elbows come down in line with the shoulders. Feel the stretch across the spine, the shoulder blades, and then release, relax. Rotate the hands down. Keeping the elbows in line with the shoulder, rotate the hands up. And keep going. Again, relaxing, releasing across the shoulder blades into the spine. Relaxing the arms and the neck. And with the hands in the upright position again, take the hands up over the head again, stretching up. Further relax the shoulders, the neck, the spine, tailbone drops, sinking down through into the legs. Bring the arms down, elbows in line with the shoulders. Rotate the hands into the armpits and take the hands back down. Come up one more time. Stretching up. Lace the fingers and bring the hands gently behind the head and gently just pull the head back into the hands. Again, not through strain, through release. Relaxing down through the spine as you go. Down to the tailbone, then turning the waist. Just to stretch across the back. And to the other side. Again, try not to strain, try and make the stretch through release. It takes a little bit of practice and time to work out what I actually mean by that. But if you're straining and everything feels tight, you need to relax off all those muscles. Let them go. Otherwise you're fighting something that's very, very strong. You're fighting yourself. The idea of Qigong and Tai Chi is to first of all stop fighting yourself as you move. One of the ideas. There's a whole host of principles that go with Tai Chi and Qigong. And then just return so your hips are square. Take the hands up over the head one more time. Bring the elbows down in line with the shoulders, and then fold the hands into the sides. And suspending the head, open the neck, soften the shoulders, let the spine hang down, dropping the tailbone as though you're sitting down on a stool, relaxing down through the legs. Softening your chest further, softening the tension in the diaphragm and into the belly. And then breathing in, the hands come up the center line, turn up the palms and stretch up over the head. Breathing out, sinking down into the legs, circle the hands down. Breathing in, you're coming up from the top of the head as the hands come up. And breathing out, you're sitting down as though you're sitting on a stool as your hands circle down. And keep going. Again, don't forget to suspend the head so you don't crush down into the torso. Change, breathe in, bring the hands up to the chest. Breathe out, turn the palms, let the hands come rest by the sides. Reconnecting with the feet, soften the ankles, the knees, the hips, taking your awareness into the ball joints. Allow the tailbone to drop as though you're sitting on a stool, creating the keystone and the arch. Elongating the lumbar, stretching out the thoracic spine, softening the shoulders, tucking the chin, suspending the head. breathing in, lift it up from the top of the head, hands come up to the chest. Breathe out, turn left hand up, right hand down, sinking down. And then breathe in, come up from the top of the head, hands come back up to the chest. Breathe out, dropping from the tailbone, sitting down. Swap the hands. And keep going. Swapping the hands each time. Change, hands come back up to the chest as you breathe in. Breathe out, let the hands come to rest down by the sides. Suspending the head. Opening up the spine, let the spine hang down, drop the tailbone, sitting down on the stool, into the thighs, relaxing the hips, the ball joints, the knees, the ankles, connect to the ground. Take your mind into the belly, turning from the waist, let the hands just swing round. So we're really working on relaxing, releasing the shoulders, the spine, the waist, diaphragm, chest. Let your breathing fall into a pattern that works for you. Sitting back against the spine into the pelvis. Relax and release as you move. then change, let the momentum of the arms change to swing out to the sides. And one hand swinging in front, one hand behind. And just feel how that momentum changes through the body. Again, same principles apply. You're suspending yourself from the top of the head, tucking in the chin. Sitting back against the spine as the spine elongates and hangs down. Dropping the tailbone as though you're sitting on a stool, relaxing the legs. So the power comes from the legs, is directed by the waist, issued through the shoulders and expressed through the arms. So really switch the arms off now. Let them become like a piece of rope. And the hands are a weight on the end of that rope. Change, come to rest, connecting to the ground, opening the ankles, softening the knees, the hips, tailbone drops as though you're sitting on a stool, spine elongates, shoulders resting comfortably over the hips, chin tucked in, suspend the head, sitting back against the spine, breathing into the belly, sitting into the pelvis, and breathe in, bring the hands forward, raised up from the top of the head, expand, and then dropping the tailbone, sink down, let the hands float down, breathing into the belly, breathe in, come up, expand, and breathe out. We say expand, expand in all directions, not just to the front of you. Just because your hands are going out to the front, you're not just expanding forward. then sinking down, the hands come in line with the hips. And the tailbone sitting back against the spine into the pelvis. Turn your fingertips to the right, circle the hands up, leading with the fingertips. Right hand in front of the face, continue the circle down with the left hand until you're holding a ball in the centre. Both palms to the floor. Then turn your waist to the right. Turn left palm to face you, right palm is to the floor. You swap the right fingertips across the left wrist as you square your hips to bring the hands back round to face the front. Then turn your waist to the left, turn left palm to the floor, right palm to face, swap left fingertips across right wrist as you square the hips again. Let your breathing fall into a pattern that works for you. You're turning around the spine, using the waist. Softening down through the body. Let the mind sink into the belly as you move. Change. So squaring the hips, let the lower hand circle up so both hands come up to the chest. Take a breath in and breathe out. Let the hands just float down to come to rest by the sides. And connecting with the ground, suspend the head, let the spine hang down. Closing the hands over the belly, left hand under right for men, right hand under left for ladies. Let your mind become soft and fluid, sinking into the belly. And as your mind rests in the belly, let your awareness pull back into the body. And breathe. As you breathe, just get your intent for the day. What is it that you'll want to do today? What would you like to really achieve today? What niggly little task would really need to get done that will create greater for you today? So whatever that is, just get the energy of the feeling of accomplishment if you've done that. Get that energy, just let it permeate throughout the body, removing any resistance you have to getting that done. You've got this. You can do it with total ease, just breathing into the belly. Hold that. It's not through force. We're not going to do anything through force today. Just everything can be easy, even if it doesn't work the way you expect it, even if there are interrupts or problems. What if you could just take your time and just get things done nice and easily? Softening through the body, let that radiate out. This is coming from a space of intent, a space of just doing stuff because it's there to be done. So you do without doing and everything gets done. We don't agonise over the task. We're not forcing ourselves to do anything. We just get on with stuff. So what will create greater for the day? All the expectations you have, projections on what that is, just let them go. If you could get everything done with just no effort whatsoever. Sitting back against the spine into the pelvis, let the hands come up, wiggle the fingers at the ends of the arms, again softening down through the body, relaxing the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the spine, relax out down through the arms to the fingertips, softening the legs, connecting to the ground, suspending the head. Motivation to get everything that you need to get done today is the accomplishment, the feeling of accomplishment that you're going to get at the end of it. Dissolve, resolve, dissipate any resistance. Dissolve, resolve, dissipate any expectations, any projections on what you think this is going to be. Just let it be. Let the mind rest, let the body rest. Gather your energy. Bring the hands down, circle the hands at the ends of the arms. Change, breathing in, lifting up from the top of the head, hands coming up the center line, stretching up over the head, come up onto the toes. And breathe out, just let yourself drop. Breathing in, suspended from the top of the head, come up, hands come up, stretch up over the head, coming up onto the toes. And breathe out, let the tailbone drop, sitting down. You got this. And relax. Thank you so very much for joining me this morning. It's an absolute gift and a pleasure as usual to be able to drop these classes out there onto internet and so on and so forth. If you have any comments or questions, then please leave them in the comments section below. It's always great to get your feedback. If you have any insights or would like to share anything, that would be great to hear from you. If I can also ask you to tag, share and like this video so we can get it out as far afield to as many people as possible and bring a little bit of harmony, peace, calm and fun into people's morning daily lives and routines and so on and so forth. As always, I'll put the link to the website below and a link to the Patreon below. And all that's left to say is, yeah, have a really great day and we'll see you in the next one.